What's up, guys? Good morning. We're getting this one out early. The schedule is just wild right now, so we would love to be putting videos out the night before, but Prizepicks in particular does not update their board. That's what's nice about Parlay Play and Underdog is they update their board like before midnight. You can start jumping on plays, but Prizepicks likes to wait till like 4 in the morning to give you more than goblins, so it makes it hard for us to put the video out at night. But we're up early today, so we're getting right into it. We've got 3 plays each. I don't have 3 plays on every platform, but yeah, we feel great about these plays, getting some early value. If you haven't signed up for Parlay Play yet, that's our new partner, and we're absolutely loving this platform. Their multipliers are killer, like very generous multipliers. They have all sorts of plays that you won't find on Prizepicks. They're a new platform, so they're just really giving you a lot of advantage. So we're loving it so far. If you guys want to sign up for Parlay Play, use code Backdoor DFS, and they're going to give you 100% deposit match up to $100 and a bonus $5 promo that you can just put into some slips, take advantage of. So it's like a total of you put up 100, you get 105. But I'm telling you, it's a really killer platform. And at some point, Jordy will tell you how awesome it's been for esports as well.
Yeah.
But so far, we love what they're doing over there. And like I said before, when we first announced, like we're being really selective with the platforms we partner with. We've kind of had to learn that over the last year because, it's just we never want to be like telling you guys about a platform that we ourselves aren't super stoked on. So we actually talked with Parlay Play for a while. We went, into a meeting with them and went really in depth with how their platform works. And it was just green lights across the board. Everything they were telling us about what they're doing, what they're looking to do in the future, we were like, okay, this is something that we feel comfortable telling our viewers about. So if you guys haven't signed up for it yet, actually, I don't think I've even added the link. I'm going to add the link in the description of the video. I think I forgot to on the other videos, but yeah, if you just use code Backdoor DFS, they will hook you up. And also Underdog, if you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, I believe Underdog is just code Backdoor.
Yep.
So there is a link in the description for that. You'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick for signing up. And Underdog's been improving their platform as well. We've been working with them for a while. They're an awesome company, and they're constantly looking for ways to make the platform better, which we really appreciate. We've come such a long way since last year, like all of these platforms kind of like adding alt lines and adding, new features that are killer. But all right, so let's talk about these plays. I'm going to be taking Deer and Fox over 5.5 assists. I love this, and we're getting it at 1.82x on Parlay Play, which is awesome. Jordan and I were like trying to figure it out. Like they're giving us 1.82x for the over and the under at 5.5. So it's like it's not even like it's favoring one way or the other. Their multipliers are awesome. So yeah, Deer and Fox over 5.5 assists. I'm taking Rui Hachimura over 19 points and rebounds. 19.5 points and rebounds. And then I like Nikola Jovic, I think is how you say his name. I like him for over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. It's a 1.93x because this is actually 1 point higher. I'll break all that down. We have other options if you don't want to take it, but I'm comfortable taking it at 15.5. And then on Underdog, I couldn't find a Fox play that I actually liked. Let me just refresh real fast and see if they updated. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer. I'll just give it one more shot. Yeah. So I'm just skipping Fox on Underdog for now. If his assists pop up, then sure. But for now, I'm taking Rui Hachimura over the full PRA, which is what I prefer. They didn't have that on Parlay Play. 20.5 PRA. Taking that for higher on Underdog. And Nikola Jovic, we're getting him at 14.5, which is the best line, obviously. And then on Prizepicks, So we were going to talk about. So our plays from last night, we went 3-3. Wasn't a good outing. Buddy Hield didn't get it done. Andrew Wiggins, no assists, and then Missy started slow, started to get into rhythm, but you were saying he got in foul trouble too. Jordy?
Sorry, yes, he did.
Okay.
Getting my mic and then I'm like talking and it's not coming through.
All good. And then De'Aaron Fox. So let's talk about the plays on Prizepicks. I'm getting De'Aaron Fox at 5.5 assists. Rui Hachimura, we're getting that PRA at 20.5, and then Nikola Jovic, 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If you don't like the points, rebound, and assists, you can take the points. I like that too. But yeah, these are essentially my 3 plays. We're getting on Parlay Play and Prizepicks. A couple of them on Underdog. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, let me swap back over. Here we go. It's the first time it actually loaded up right away. So for me, I'm taking Christian Braun over this time because he is actually getting a ton of minutes now, and he looks really, really good for Denver. So I'm taking him over 14.5 points and rebounds. This is a 1.7x on Parlay Play here. Really good multiplier for this one. KCP over 1.5 3-pointers made. And I'm taking Ja Morant for over 17.5 points over here on Parlay Play. For Prizepicks, we're getting Christian Braun's PR at 15. I still like it at 15. It was at 14.5, but it bumped half a point. This is probably going to go up to 15.5 eventually, so try to get it at 15. Or honestly, I would just skip it altogether, just being fully transparent. I like KCP for over 1.5 3-pointers made, and then I'm taking Ja Morant's points and assists at 25.5 over here on Prizepicks as well. I don't know, they might actually have his points assists over here. They didn't a little bit ago. Yeah, it's at so this is interesting. You can get this at a 24.5 for his points and assists for a 1.64x. The 25.5 is a 1.8x. So I honestly like that multiplier a lot. I'm going to be playing that. I like the points just because the points, like for 17.5 points, it's a 1.52x. That's a really good deal too. So honestly, if you want to go just a little bit higher for the 1.8x, you can take the points and assists. He does get a lot of assists, but honestly, like the 17.5 points, I think he'll get that done no problem. It's a 1.5x. So that's what I'm personally rolling over on Parlay Play. I've been having way too much fun with this platform. I mean, it's just been unbelievable. So really, really fun over here. So yeah, that's going to be what I'm going for my plays today. Oh, and on Underdog, I'm taking Christian Braun's PR and KCP because they didn't have Ja Morant's lines that I like. So just Christian Braun and KCP over there.
Cool. So we got 6 for you on Parlay Play, 6 for you on Prizepicks, and then 4 for Underdog for now. And if any of these plays that we're taking on Parlay Play that aren't on Underdog end up popping up, you can grab them. So let's see. Let's start here with De'Aaron Fox. If we take a look at his 2024 so far, the dude's been popping off. So I know that we've got this high over under here. So keep that in mind. This high spread. So keep that in mind. His minutes may end up getting a little bit cut, but I think he can get this done. Like he's been doubling essentially this line. So 227.5 over under. They're playing in Sacramento, and it's against the Blazers. So Sacramento should walk through them. 12.5 point spread is usually something that we want to caution because it could be that the starters aren't even playing much in the fourth, but I'm still comfortable taking it. I actually still love it because if you've been watching him play, he can turn the points on whenever he wants, and he'll just start getting hot, and dropping these threes that he does that are just beautiful. But yeah, he went for 11 assists in his first game, 10 in his second game, and I was looking for his rebounds and assists because that's been just cash. Had been getting it at 9.5, and he's been crushing it, obviously killing it on assists alone. But since they don't have it, I like the assists at just 5.5. I was surprised. I thought these would be at 6.5, maybe even 7. So 5.5, I had to jump on it. 17th in assists allowed is the matchup to point guards. It's De'Aaron Fox, so he's always going to get his minutes. 37 minutes in the first game and 41 minutes in the second game. So not too much to think about here. I love this play. If we take a look here, they have his assist favored to go under, 50-50 shot on the DFS optimizer, 50.38% odds to hit the under, -119. So yeah, and a little bit of mixed emotions across all the platforms that have this at 5.5. Some favoring it to go over, some favoring it to go under. I just personally think that he's been so in rhythm, and it's been, you know, good for the team, obviously. So I think he can go for at least 6, even if he does have like a lower game, if this does turn into a blowout. So go with your gut. You don't have to take it, but I'm absolutely taking this with the heater he's been on with assists. And then my next play here, Rui Hachimura. I do like the full PRA the best because it's only 1 extra, and he's usually good for at least 1 assist. If we look at this last 5-game stretch, we'll talk about just what he's done in 2024, but he's already been kind of like fitting in a little bit. And then with JJ Redick, all 3 of these games, he's been really consistent. So he's cleared this in 3 out of 3. And then, so 1 assist, 2 assists, and 3 assists. So I just like it because it's only a 1-point bump. So rather than the 19.5 PR, I'd rather just have that extra cushion in case he does pop off for 2 or 3 assists. It might help us clear the line. So the matchup is like a little bit tough, but I still like him to get this done. Points, he should be good on points. 24th in points allowed, and then we're 10th in rebounds allowed and 3rd in assists allowed. So the assist matchup is tough. So if you prefer the PR, just go with that at 19.5. That's what we're getting out on some of these anyways. But yeah, he's getting tons of minutes. And let's check the injury report here on Outlier. So yeah, Vanderbilt is still out. So and Christian Wood. So I don't think that his minutes are going anywhere anytime soon. And let's see a little note from Outlier. He's exceeded 20.5 PRA in 4 out of his last 5 games in general. Yeah, we just saw that. So Outlier's making sure in case we didn't see that. But and then if we look at the head-to-head, he already played Phoenix, and he went for 23, 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. So I really like the full PRA if I can get it. They have this favored to go over on the Daily Grind DFS optimizer. 51.41% odds to hit the over, minus 126. And every platform that has this at 20.5 is favoring it to go over so far. So this will probably get bumped. If it does, I still like it at like 21.5. I might start looking for something else. So go with your gut. I'm not like absolutely scared of it at 21.5, but that's kind of like how much value are you getting at that point? 20.5. I love this. It's probably because we're getting this video out early. So feeling good about that. And then, am I getting that? Oh yeah. So the points, rebounds, I'll just look at that real quick because that's what we're getting on parlay play. So yeah, he still got that done. He's been like a rebound machine lately. So yeah, the points, rebounds, he still got this done in 3 straight. 5, 7, and 9 rebounds. He's seems to be getting better in almost every category, at least rebounds and assists. He's getting better and better every game. So I'm loving that. 19.5 is great. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, they do have this favor to go over, and I'll jump into my last play here. Nikola Jovic. I like this one, and let me take a look at these over-unders real fast. Okay, so for Rui, we've got, this is going to be an interesting game. So Phoenix is favored by 3, but they just lost to the Lakers that first game they played against them. We're playing in Phoenix, 227.5 over-under. This one should be close. You shouldn't have to worry about his minutes. Phoenix is only favored by 3, and they had a little bit of trouble. The thing is like, what we want to know about Nurkic is he popped off in that last game against Dallas. He looked great. He was just manhandling both of their bigs. So is he able to, because he had trouble in LA, so like, it's kind of like, this is a small sample size. We expect Nurk, he's like, what is he like? He's like 7'1", 7'1". He's 290 pounds, bro. So he is a big dude, bro. Like, so he should be capable. He's had a little bit of a slow start, and I think he's getting back into game shape. But so we might see a different Nurk here going against LA. But either way, that's not relevant to Rui. I still think Rui should be able to go over this line. So Okay, and then the other one was this Heat matchup. Might as well just check it out while I'm in here. All right, so a 218.5 over under, Miami favored by 3 playing in Detroit. So yeah, I feel great about this, especially at 14.5. His two first games, he's cleared this 21 and 20. He's got a soft matchup here, 25th in points allowed, 21st in rebounds allowed, and 15th in assists allowed. And the minutes have been solid. Like, he's been getting this done on 24 minutes, 20 and just under 30 minutes. So he's averaging 27 minutes. Let's take a look at the injury report real quick. Kevin, what's up?
I said, not Bobby. I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I was like, I don't know who that is either. So yeah, Kevin Love. Yeah, so with Kevin Love out for personal reasons, apparently, is what it's saying. I mean, like, it's not like his minutes have been like in the mid 30s, so I don't think this should affect it at all. I think he's good for 25 minutes at least, and I think he should be able to get this done. So on the platforms like Parlay Play, where we're in Prize Picks, where we're taking this at 15.5, I'm still comfortable with the 15.5. And on Parlay Play, that's given us a higher multiplier. So I'm taking the 15.5, but if you're uncomfortable with that, his points look good too at 7.5. 15 in the first game, 10 in the second game, and then pretty soft matchup here tonight, 25th in points allowed. So that's the softest part of his matchup. And he's been shooting 45% from the field in these first two games on 11 attempts, just 25% from three. So if he happens to start cashing some threes tonight, that's even better for us. But it's almost like kind of nice that he's been clearing this line relatively easy without even getting his three game going. So we know, like, even if he's not hitting his threes, he's still clearing this line. So I really like this play. I like all of these. Let's take a look here. So yeah, the optimizer doesn't like the fact that it's a full point higher on Prize Picks and Parlay Play, so they're favoring this to go under. This is the way this optimizer works. It's looking for those types of details for you. So 53.42% odds to hit the under, minus 137. So go with your gut. I'm comfortable with it, especially if I'm getting a higher multiplier on Parlay Play, but they do like his points to go over. Pretty juiced too, 52.56% odds to hit the over, minus 131. And you can see FanDuel already has this bumped up to 8.5. So that's going to start getting bumped because all of these platforms, minus 130 and higher, minus 122 on Underdog. So most of these are like, okay, we're going to have to bump this in a little bit. So jump on it now, but I still like it at 8. If it goes to 8, but 8.5, I would be looking for, I mean, I'd be more comfortable if this goes to 8 or 8.5. I'd be more comfortable with this 15.5 PRA over. That's just me. So yeah, the 14.5 for Jovic that we're getting on Underdog. The optimizer, just to give you guys that info, 52.92% odds to hit the over, minus 134. So feeling good about all of these. If you guys want to check out Outlier, this is just a really killer app for you to really dive into the details. Something that I really pay attention to when I'm using Outlier is I like looking at these matchups, and this will just get more accurate as we get more games into the season. So if you guys want to check this out, it also is super clutch because sometimes you're feeling good about a play and stuff, and then you forget to check the injury report, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this player I took is actually questionable. And Prize Picks is always trying to bait people with plays like that. Like if a player has a good chance to miss the game, Prize Picks is going to give you all sorts of lines to take. So this injury report option on Outlier is super clutch. And then they also have this insights section where it looks for plays for you that they think have a good chance to hit, and then it'll give you an insight about the player and point you in the direction of that prop that you might want to consider. So this is a really killer tool. If you guys want to check it out, you can try it for free for a week. There's a link in the description. All you have to do is sign up through that link, and yeah, they will just say, hey, check it out for 7 days. Let us know what you think. All right. I will pass it over to you, Jordy.
All right. Yeah. So to get me into mine here, I've got this Christian Braun PR over. I feel really good about this play. He's been awesome this year. Really soft matchup here as well. We're getting this line at 15 on Prize Picks, and on Parlay Play, we're getting it at 14.5 or a 1.7x. So a whole point cheaper, and we're giving it a higher multiplier over here, so that's really awesome. So yeah, looking into this play a little bit here, the matchup is really nice. 18th in points allowed, 11th in rebounds. Overall, they're 25th and 26th in points and rebounds allowed. So nice matchup for him here. He's been playing a lot of minutes too. If you look at his minute share here, 29.1 minutes and now 34.3. So they've got themselves like a new weapon in this guy. These are the lines you want to look for when it comes to a guy who looks like he's scoring the ball well, rebounding it well, and he's now starting to get a bunch of minutes. We're taking advantage of like the Bilal Koulibaly stuff. They're finally catching that up a little bit. It's a tough matchup for him today. That's why we kind of both stayed away from him. But Christian Braun's got a sweet matchup here. He's already went for 23 against OKC, who are a very tough defensive team, and he went for 18 against the Clippers, who are a little shaky right now. But yeah, even in that loss in that game, he still got this done. 11 points, 7 rebounds. So I feel really good about this one. If you look at it on daily grind, it's a 54.2% chance to go over and a -142 to go over the 14.5. So obviously now it's at 15, but we're still getting that 14.5 over here on parlay play. So that's really awesome. So yeah, that's it for Christian Braun. Just a great matchup. He's hit it twice. You know, there's not too much to go off of. There's only been 2 games, so not going to go too crazy here. But KCP for 1.5 3-pointers, man. I love this play. I know he's only hit it once this year in 3 games, but he's still shooting the attempts. KCP is a 3-and-D guy. This is what he's going to do. He's going to shoot threes, and he's going to go play hard defense. And he's getting 4.7 attempts up already every game. 5 in the first game. He went for he didn't hit any. He went for 0%. He's struggling a little bit right now, but this is a volume play, and he's had some kind of tough matchups defensively. Brooklyn is looking really tough defensively right now too. So you know, it was a tough game, and he still got that done. He shot 40%. He shot 5 and made 2. Against Memphis the other night, he shot 4 and didn't make any. So you know, he's going into a tough matchup here against Indiana. They're number 1 overall in almost every position in threes allowed, but it's KCP. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, so I have confidence in him when he's getting up this many shots that he can sink too. So I'm going to be riding with him in this one. It's a really tough matchup, so if you don't like it, I get it. If we look at this on daily grind, it is still juiced to go over though. They still like it to go over as well. 51.65% chance. Almost everywhere has it juiced up to a -120, and honestly it's because of how good he is, and it's set at 1.5. Like if you look at how many times he did this last year, 44 out of 88 games, when he was only getting you know, he was actually getting 30 minutes pretty consistently last year, but now he's with Orlando. He's kind of helping these young guys get their start, and he's looking pretty solid. And in the head-to-head, he hit in both of these games. So even last year they were really good in 3-point defense, and he was still cashing these. So I feel good about it. Still going to be taking it over. We're getting that on parlay play for 1.57x, and we're still getting that on daily or on Prizepicks here. So feeling good about that one. And then my last play here is going to be Ja Morant over 25.5 points and assists. He's just barely cleared this line in the last 2 games, 26 and 26, and then he had 32 in the first game against Utah. So you know, it's a pretty good matchup for him tonight as well. You know, overall, but the points allowed to point guards is 4th, so a little tough in the point category, but 17th in assists allowed. Overall, they're 16th in points allowed, 23rd in assists allowed, so hopefully he can take advantage of some of those weak spots. If we look at this one on daily grind, the points assists are juiced to go over to -125 and a 51.41% chance to go over. That's why I kind of like the points at 17.5. I'll show you why, because if we go to the points here, everywhere else is setting this at 19.5. We're getting this at a -160 for 17.5, and over here on parlay play we're getting it at a 1.5x. This is crazy. If you took this on any other platform, it'd be like a 0.8x or something. Like, this is a wild line to be getting for how much value this is. He just barely missed it. He had 16, but the other 2 games he went for 22 and 24 points. So for him getting 18 points when he's like one of the best scorers in the league, like absolutely. And he's still on like a somewhat of a minute restriction. He's getting about 24 to 25 minutes a game right now, and he's still, you know, getting this done. So the 17.5 points is the biggest steal in my opinion on parlay play for this. So that's what I'm digging right now. But the points assists look very, very good to me as well. So I like both. But yeah, that's going to cover it for me. If you guys want to go check out this optimizer from Daily Grind, it is really awesome. It's like the cream of the crop when it comes to DFS tools. If you do this regularly, this thing will help you cash more. It just puts all the best plays right in front of your eyes. You can search up players like I did for Jaw, or you can take that off and you can look up all these different types of leagues. So they got like Counter-Strike, MLB, NBA, NFL, they have it all, and it covers it and just gives you all the best plays right in front of your eyes, so you can quickly make really good slips. Like right now, they're showing Scoot Henderson at 7.5 rebounds and assists. I can tell you right now from just me taking his props all the time that I love that play, and it's a minus 141. So that's the type of value that just pops up right in front of your eyes on this optimizer, and you can refresh it, and it refreshes in real time. You don't have to refresh the whole browser or anything. They have a little refresh button right there. It's just very, very good how they have it laid out. So if you guys want to check out Daily Grind, use the link in the description below, or use code Backdoor at checkout, and they'll give you a 25% discount on whatever you want to do for your first purchase. So you can lock it in for the whole year, or you could lock it in for a couple months, whatever you want to do. They have a bunch of different options for that, but they'll give you 25% off of that first purchase if you use code Backdoor. And yeah, that's going to cover it for me today. So feeling really good about all our plays here.
Yeah, me too, man. All right, so if you guys want to come join our Discord, shout out Smokey D. We got him in, the winner from our giveaway. He finally got in last night, so happy to have you, bro. But yeah, if you guys want to come join us, we work together as a community. I didn't have a good day yesterday, but I know some people were in here cashing. You hit one yesterday, right? Is that the one?
Yep.
Parlay play for football. Nicely done. Yeah, so yeah, it looked like we had, okay, so we got some reboots. Bean Daddy was able to cash with the reboot. Clay. Sweet. So yeah, but if you guys want to come join us, all you have to do is go through the Patreon link in the description of the video. Once you sign up through Patreon, our Patreon just manages our subscriptions. So you sign up there, you go into the settings, and then you go to connected apps in the menu bar, and then there's a little spot for you to connect your Discord directly. So yeah, you just need a Discord username. You go into Patreon, and then it'll log you in through there. Yeah, and then once you do, hop in the community chat. Excuse me. Let us know that you're new, so we can kind of show you around. We have Moose in here, who's another one of our analysts. He's always super active. He's been doing a little bit more family stuff today, or I'm sorry, the last couple days, which is important. You gotta make time for family, obviously. But yeah, if you want to come follow us on X, we're on X, Instagram, and TikTok. It's just at BackdoorFS on all of those. But we post extra content on these. And then Moose in particular, when he's not spending a little bit of time with the fam, he is posting plays every single day, multiple plays. So he does have a couple plays out already. So yeah, he's killer. He's just like constantly cashing two mans. That's his bread and butter. Is just he finds these two mans that are constantly hitting. So go follow Moose. Me, Jordy, we're both on here as well. We're posting plays. So follow all of us. All of that is in the description of the video. And yeah, if you guys don't mind, give us a like. If you appreciate the content, you have no idea how much it helps. It gets us that much closer to being able to just, the closer we get to going just absolutely full time with this, the more content. All we want to do is go full time so we can put even more content out. And some of these like 4 a.m. videos, we'll do it, but we can't do it when we have day jobs. So you guys got to help us. So it's as simple as liking the video, drop us a comment, let us know what you're getting into. But you guys are awesome. It's been so awesome getting to know a lot of you who are just starting to follow the channel. So thank you so much for subscribing, for helping support what we're doing over here. Have a great day, guys. We're going to jump right into NFL. So our NFL video is coming up right after this. So stay tuned. But yeah, we'll catch you in the NFL video.
Good luck, guys.